What's up, everybody? Couch Mills here, coming at you with a brand new video. My wife and daughter are out of town, so I can be loud as fuck for these intros. But in this video, we're going to be talking about a lot of different leaks, talking about, is there going to be a new agent in this act? Because a lot of people thought there would be, when we're going to be seeing a new agent, talking about unique mechanics to the Breeze map, as well as breaking it down from a top-down view, and much more. So make sure you watch to the end, smash that like, subscribe, because we got a lot to talk about, and go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for high-quality, in-depth advanced guides, VOD reviews, tips, and tricks over every single character. And we're going to be doing in-depth analysis over the new map Breeze, where we're going to be showing you positioning guides over every single agent for the map, so you gotta go check it out. But enough of all that, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, the first thing that we gotta talk about is, will there be a new agent in this act? And according to our boy at Valorant Leaks, who you should follow on Twitter, by the way, no, there is not going to be a new agent this act. We speculated that there would be based on the timeline that they set forth, how they were a little bit ahead at some point and a little bit behind in others. It really made sense that they would line up with an agent this act, but unfortunately, probably not. We're only going to be getting this map this act. Now, that being said, do I think that that's a bad thing? Absolutely not. We really haven't had Astra for very long, and she's just now starting to see a definitive amount of play. She didn't really see that much play because we didn't have any pro matches with her, and now that she's finally being played in pro matches, a lot of the ranked matches are kind of following suit. People are starting to see just how powerful this character is, and she's getting a lot more pick rate, and I think constantly adding new characters is only going to make it harder and harder to balance existing characters, and especially when there's a lot of characters that just recently went through big changes, talking specifically about Viper, who is climbing in pick rate at a dramatic rate, and she might be a character that they need to change. We don't even know where she's gonna end up as of now, so we have no idea what the game's gonna look like once the meta actually kind of stabilizes. And on top of that, there are other characters that they need to buff or change. Character like Yoru, who's probably gonna get big buffs, so we have a lot of these characters that are moving around rapidly, and adding another character into the mix to that, I really don't think we need. Now, yeah, getting a new agent is all hype, and I'm always gonna love new content. I'm a content creator, right? But at the end of the day, it makes a lot more sense for them to slow things down, add a new map, see how these new characters develop in the map as they are being buffed and nerfed. And of course, Astra is finally starting to see play like we talked about, but when those characters finally stabilize a little bit, then we can actually get a new agent on top of that. Too many agents too fast is just gonna make it impossible to balance. But if you disagree or agree with me, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Are you bummed out there's not a new agent? And what is the role of the agent that you would like to see next? Do you want an initiator? Do you want a controller sentinel? I really want to know what character you want to see next in what role down below. Now, the next thing that we gotta talk about is the map Breeze that got full revealed. We did some leaks earlier, but for the most part, most people know everything about the map already. That being said, Breeze is actually going to make its debut at the Iceland Masters event LAN, and it's gonna include a new map veto and selection process that will take place before each match. This actually means they changed their rules where the new map is actually not going to be in the ranked pool for as long as they wanted to before an esports match is going to happen. So it's kind of on that gray area, right? They have a really new map, a really hype map, but if they push it out too early for this event, it's a little bit, you know, messing with competitive integrity, right? It's a brand new map. It hasn't been in the circulation for ranked for very long. It's not going to be in the circulation for ranked for that long, but pros are going to have to play it on the LAN stage, and it just really seems like this is just done because they want that hype involved with the new map. And for that, I understand, right? LANs are supposed to be competitive. There's competitive integrity. That's always supposed to be first. But on the other side of the coin, new freaking hype map. LAN event's going to be hyped. You want to showcase your new map, your new content with the freaking LAN event. So I understand it. I'm a little bit torn. I'm always for competitive integrity on one hand, but on the other hand, I really would love to see pros play this map, even if it's not the most competitive thing in the world. I know that might seem a little bit hypocritical, and honestly, it probably is, but at the very least, because of the new ban and veto process that's happening before the matches, most teams are gonna ban it and veto this map, so it's not gonna be played. We're probably not gonna see it all that much. That being said, some of the underdog teams might actually want to really grind this map, because if they get a feel for this map when some of the other more developed teams haven't really practiced it that much, that can give them the competitive edge to actually win a map, or at the very least force the enemy to block this map, and maybe they practice like a map like this and Icebox really hard, and they have 2 maps that the enemy really want to stay away from, but they get to basically force one of these maps onto them, and that could be a really cool strategic decision. Now, all in all, I'm a little bit conflicted about this, so I really want to know your opinion about it in the comments down below. Are you happy that it's going to be at the LAN event, or do you think competitive integrity goes first and this map should just be completely excluded from this event? I really want to know your opinion about all that in the comments down below. Now, we're not going to do an in-depth breakdown of the new map Breeze yet, because honestly, we don't have access to map because Riot hates me personally. No, I'm just kidding, but we just don't have insider access to the map. But I did want to showcase this little clip right here that I'm going to play, and then we're going to talk about really quickly. I'm going to roll it right here.
Right side, close right.
Here's the shoot, chat. You go here.
Shoot. Oh no, I threw it.
This clip actually showcases the new mechanic in the map, because we were wondering what that unique mechanic is. It looks like there's an actual shoot that drops you onto mid from the high ground. This is really cool. I wonder if this will open from abilities. I'm not entirely sure if you could throw a flash through it, or maybe you have to open it up first. Not really sure how this is going to work, but it does look really cool, and I love when they add little slight mechanics to new maps as well as adopting existing maps like we saw with the zipline before. Now, last up, I'm going to show you a top-down view of the map, and remember, when we get access to this map, we're going to be doing an in-depth super breakdown of the entire map, so you don't miss out on everything that you need to do, all the angles you need to hold, and all that stuff. So make sure you smash that like and subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. But go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for tons of high-quality, in-depth advanced guides, VOD reviews, tips, and tricks over every single agent. If you really want to develop your skills and climb to Immortal and beyond this next competitive act, you got to go check it out in the links down below. But thank you so much for coming by. I freaking love each and every one of you. Thank you for being part of the GameLeap community and blowing up our content recently. But that's all I got for you today. I'm Coach Mills. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.